Alright, so I just spent about 7 minutes opening 2 stacks of white gifts and 2 stacks of green gifts with a friend. But I'm just going to go over the loot and how much I got for how much money I put in. In today's video, I go over one of the best money-making methods. You can make so much money every single hour. It doesn't require really a whole lot. All you need is a friend, which I know is kind of hard sometimes, and some money. Now, without further ado, let's get into the video. Subscribe, it's a requirement. You must subscribe. It is a requirement. I'm requiring you to subscribe. And let's get into the video. Alright, so what is this money-making method or video? Now, this involves something in the theme of Jerry. You can only see how much I got, but Jerry drops white gifts, or gifts, just period. You can get a bunch of these gifts for free if you do the quest thingamabob for... In this Jerry world, if you find like 20, I think it's white gifts, you either get a green gift or a red gift, I forget which, or you get one of both. And with those, you can always open them up to get profit. Now, when you open these up, you can get a bunch of different things. However, the main thing that you're most likely to make profit from is snow minions. Now, the reason why this method is so good is because there's about a 1 in 100-ish % chance for you to get a snow minion when opening up red gifts, sorry, not red gifts, green gifts, and a little bit less for white gifts. Now, let's just say that you have average luck. You would need to open about like 150 white gifts, about like 150 to 160 white gifts. Let's go with 160 to get a snow minion on average with average luck. Now, with average luck, this costs you about 1,000,000 coins. And if you do get a snow minion, you make a shit ton of profit because you get a tier 1 snow minion. It costs 150,000 coins to upgrade it to tier 11, and you can sell it for 1.1 million coins, meaning if you get a snow minion, you make 2 million coins. Period. If you have a good friend to do this with, you make 2 million coins. The reason why you have a good friend to do it with is because you open up presents and you say, hey, I'll pay you maybe, if they're just a good friend, they'll sometimes do it for free. If you want to do it for a while, you can just say, hey, I'll pay you like 200k if you just sit here for a few minutes and open up gifts with me. You can keep everything else about the snow minions. They're going to get coins. They're going to get EXP. As we can see, you're going to get coins. You're going to get EXP. You're going to get things. And then as long as they give you the snow minions, you're basically guaranteed to make profit. The only way you're not going to make profit is if you don't get a snow minion. But the number of gifts you have to open if you get a snow minion to lose profit for white gifts is quite a lot. Like, it's surprising amount. You would need to open 350 white gifts, and if you get a snow minion 350, you're breaking even, and it's a 1 out of 100% chance you're gonna get it. Bottom of the line is you're pretty much guaranteed to make profit from this. Yes, it's gambling. Yes, you can technically lose money. However, you are basically guaranteed to make money from doing this, as it's pretty cheap to do, especially if you buy the gifts sometime around Jerry. And then snow minions, generally speaking, everyone buys. Why? I have no fucking clue. They're not even that good, but everyone buys them, so you can sell them for a bunch of profit. Now, I do not recommend ever doing red gifts. Red gifts, big no. I think it's like a 3% chance to get something out of red gifts, so it's like 3 to 4 times more likely that you're gonna get something out of it. However, it costs 6 times more than all other gifts. So it's really not worth it. Don't do red gifts. I'm going to be opening up 2 stacks of white gifts and 2 stacks of green gifts on buy order and see how much money I'm able to make with my friend Sky Warrior. So I'm going to go get into that very soon, but I just need to clear up a few things. You can do this very efficiently, but make sure, please do this with a friend you trust. Something else you can do, I don't know, I don't recommend, I don't think this is bannable, but I don't know. If you don't have any friends, but you have, for example, a sister or brother who has a Minecraft account but never uses it, if you can get them to do it with you, or just take their account and, use it as like an alt to help you open up the presents, you can also do that. I don't recommend doing it, but I think you technically can if it's not bannable. If it is bannable, I am really sorry. I'm not encouraging you to do it. But in case you don't have any friends, you can always do that. Because if you have a friend that scams you and doesn't give you any of your gifts back, it can be a really big shame when that happens. So, yeah. Let's get into me opening up 2 stacks of green gifts, 2 stacks of white gifts with my friend. First, let's go over how much it's going to cost me. I'm buying 128, so it's going to cost me 800,000 coins for white gifts, and it's about to cost me 1.1 million coins for green gifts. Let's get into the montage. Alright, so I just spent about 7 minutes opening 2 stacks of white gifts and 2 stacks of green gifts with a friend. So that way I get all the snowman drops, and I'm going to give one of them at the very end after this video for helping me participate. But I'm just going to go over the loot and how much I got for how much money I put in. So, we got one snowman drop from the first one, which is white gifts. Alright, so for the 2 snow minions that we got from opening 2 stacks of white gifts, each of these is worth about 800,000 coins, now 900,000 coins, as it costs 150,000 coins to turn a Snow 1 into a Snow 11. And Snow 11 sells for like 1 to 1.5 million coins. So in total, this is worth about 1.8 to 2 million coins. And if we go on Bazaar, we can see that I bought 2 stacks of white gifts, so 128 on buy order, meaning I spent 750,000 coins and got 1.8 million coins, meaning I profited 1.1 million coins in about 3 to 4 minutes, meaning I made a bunch of profit in like no time whatsoever. So super efficient, and yeah, just generally speaking, really good. Additionally, I also got a bunch of bottles of Jerry's and some looting books and some skins from that, but that isn't really worth a whole lot. Next, onto the green gifts. I got 2 snowman drops, or 4 snowman, everything in the top row, these snowmen, meaning I made 2.7 million coins from that, and spent, how much did I spend? I spent not a whole lot, because on buy order, I spent 1.1 mil, and is able to sell all of these, or will be able to sell all of them for 2.7 mil, meaning I made about a 1.8, or wait, no, it's like 3.6 mil. Yeah, meaning I made about like a 2.5 million coin profit. So in total, I spent about 7 minutes buying gifts and opening them, and made about 4 million coins. So this method is very good. Generally speaking, the odds of you getting a snowman from a green or white gift is about like 1 in every 150. Basically speaking, if you open up 2 stacks of any gifts, if you have normal-ish RNG, you're guaranteed, or you're likely to get a snow minion in 2 stacks of gifts of any kind. Don't do red. Red fucking sucks. But you can get that in any kind. It's about like 0.5 to 1%, I think, depending on which gifts you open. And the nice thing about it is if you get one, you get both if you're doing with a trusted friend or partner. So yeah, I hope you guys do enjoy this video. I found it useful in any way, shape, or form. It was good to make this video. Keep in mind, this is gambling. You can technically lose money. It's very unlikely, but you can. And yeah. Alright. I'll see you guys next one. Peace.